night, good night, good night, good night. That's right. That's right, good night. Good night to each and every one of you. Good night, folks. Let's fight, let's fight. Welcome to the ring. Welcome, 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 welcome. You know, they say absence make the heart grow fonder. Ensure you cross. Post us to all the right places, folks. Ensure that you share to all the right places. Joylyn Nelson, we see you there. Share the damn live. Smash that emoji button. Marla Jack Mohan, Roxana Dessa Jacobs, Leon Gobernan, we see you, Leon. Welcome in the ring. Button Nelson and Winston Henry, Ramilianda, Roxanne Grant. How are you folks doing out there? Pace and power, Puckatory and confusion powder, folks, in the PvP camp. Wonder Fortune, Andrew Griffith, Dexter Thomas, Paula Mattis, Claire Capel. You know, they say absence makes the heart grow fonder. And how fonder have you folks grown? You see some of you waiting, you got your plantain, you got your little potato chips, you know, you got your eggs, your bread, you're waiting with a little cup of hot Milo tea, your little coffee tea, your little tea. Good to have you folks, wherever you're joining us from around the world. Good night, guys, and welcome in the ring, Mavis Davis Snell. Karen Black and Desiree Albert. Good to have you, Sharon Alfonso Evans and Donna Booker, Robert King and Maxine Altier, Joy Hopkinson, Beryl Crawford, Kelston. Good to see you, Lennox Tessa, Lane Eastman. Good to have you. Good to have you, Andrew Griffith, Shamila. Good to see you, Lily Gulliver. Good to have you, Claire. Folks, ensure that we are cross-posted, please, to all the right pages. Share the live. Those of you who are on Twitter, give us a retweet. Those of you who can cross-post us, do that. Those of you who are on LinkedIn and YouTube, how are tubers doing tonight? We want to see those comments so we can give our tubers a shout out, guys. Desiree Albert, Marcia Wiles, good to see you. Don Joe and Carol Williams, good to see you guys. Make sure that we're on YouTube, make sure we're on Facebook, make sure we're on Apnu AFC page, make sure we're on all the pages that matter, folks. Good to see you. Whichever page you're joining us from this evening, happy Monday. Share the damn live. It's too early in the week for us to be slacking up. Y'all know your boy Wanajo. He says you're intellectually lazy. Intellectually, somewhere I heard that before, intellectually lazy. Let me think. We ever heard that before? Good to have you, Bridget. Campbell, Sean of Fortune, Everett Small. Good to see. How are you folks doing out there? Share the live, smash that emoji button. We're fired up, guys, and we're ready to go. We're ready to get into the fight card. We're going to hold for a couple of you guys. But you're on this long. Y'all like come fight late, you know. Y'all get beat up. Shane Blackman, good to see you. John Joe and Wanda Fraser, Wanella Garnett, good to have you. Everett Small. How was the weekend, folks? How was the week started? We hope you had a good weekend. We hope your week is off to a productive start. Pace and power, guys. Paul Williams, good to see you. Carl Jacobs, Paul May Wilson, Carl Hudson. Good to see each and every one of you. Horace Calder. Folks, quite a program. Lots to get through. You will get your money's worth tonight, folks. Lots to get through. Jamal Aziz, you know you got to share the live. Smash that emoji button. Partner with us. Guys, let's tell these folks how they can partner with us. Murder Monroe and Melly Mel is here. I dare not call Melly Mel's middle name. I want to call it. I don't think the night is late enough. Good to see you, Melly Mel, in the ring tonight. Maureen Bellamy is here, and Patricia Sinclair, Wesley White, Isabella Butters. Darren, Sissy Forbes is here too. Sissy. Basil Clark is here, folks. It's our anniversary month. Share the damn live. Smash the emoji button. Follow with us as well, folks. You all know we're available by a Cash App. Don't go there till looking 10 with the shares. Don't go there till looking 10 with the emoji buttons, folks. Smash that emoji button. We're available via Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. We're available via MMG, MoneyGram, and Western Union. Each donation, folks, keep your program going. You have any queries? 627-69, sorry. Talking about thinking. 6963. 627-69, I'm sorry, again, 6963, folks. And those of you who are joining us on YouTube, right at the bottom of the YouTube comments, you will see that $sign. Don't go out here looking 10, folks. Don't do it. Y'all got Melly Mel out here looking thin. Don't do it to me. Damn it in hell. Otto, good to see you. Otto Martin, good to see you there. Good to see Agatha Queen, and good to see Andrew Cuthbert, Basil Clark, Lois McKenzie, and Reynold Waller. Gladstone Matthew. Good night to each and every one of you. We're so happy to see Qualabingo, Carol Hudson, Volney Robinson, Volney, Dylan Benjamin, Payson Power, guys. We got the fight cat ready. We all there, man. We all there. We all there. We all be. We all at Diana, Baby Sandy for Get Ali Cook. We see you as well. And Roxanne Aaron, we see you too. Orindal Cook. Orindal, hold it for us, guys. Abiola Leo is there too. Paul Board. How are you doing, Paul? Paul, we hope you make some money today. Paul, we hope you make some money. Those of you who are new to our show, forgive us. We're loud here. We're energetic. We animated. Gladstone Matthews. Sonia Williams, good to see you. Cheryl Kingston. Cheryl, how are you doing? Sharman Morris. Folks, it's our anniversary month. Please, we want to keep the lights on. We want to keep the internet going. We want to keep the doors open. And we cannot do that without you. No amount is too small. Definitely nothing too big. Good to see each and every one of you. Banks exchange checks of all sizes and magnitudes around the world. Once you got on the check in the bank, we go to go. Sardia Malapande joining us from Michael Street and Roxanne Odessa. I see Sharman Morris, Joyce Prince. Good to have you, Janice. Folks, we're holding for you. We are fired up. We're ready to go. Guys, but we're gonna let you know a couple of things. Your licorice, all exemptions, go to school since 10. Lunch done. We want to show you guys what's on the fight. Just a little peek. To make the big. You know how it goes around these parts. You know how it goes. We know it all want to. So we want to get you having suspense too long. While we hold for the others, folks, let me take a little taste in the lunch. A little taste. This is a snack. There's a snack. Unlike Melly Mel is the main course, folks. Main course in St. Lucia. Stuff happening in St. Lucia. We got some visitors too, folks. We got some visitors too. And then we got Jonathan Yearwood. Jonathan Yearwood out here looking 10 in the box. 10 in the box, folks. 10. Folks, bring us back, folks. And then we're going to come back to see what's on the fight card. Look, Jonathan Yearwood, like them, you buy some chicken from some places and the chicken full up so in the box. That's how Jonathan Yearwood looking at the standings by looking real thin with some of the comments that Jonathan Yearwood made. Yeah, real thin. Don't get me looking so thin, folks. Share the damn like. Smash that emoji button for us, folks. Smash that emoji button. Let's show the folks a little closer what's happening on the fight card with the appetizer. So we got Jonathan in the box, folks. And then my lord. Them men ain't done with them. Them women that want you go to your business, man. Them women that want you go with your business stuff. They don't want you go about your business when you're fighting up for. Stop fighting up. They don't want you just go about your business. Shucks, man. So me talking about this young lady and what has happened to her, my lord. Father of his mercies. And then in the U.S., we got back out front, folks. In the U.S. of A, the different. I want you all know the different outside there. That part's different. You see? They're different, folks. They're different. Where are you joining us from around the world, guys? Welcome in the ring. We're fired up. We're ready to go. And we trust that you guys are as well, good folks. We trust that you guys are as well. As we said, we hope that you guys partner with us. We can't do without you. It's our anniversary month. Happy anniversary to you. Some of you have been here along with us. Since I was on Facebook, with just a phone to my face. It wasn't even a proper phone, it was a mango pelter. And years after you were still with us, but it's been 2 years since we officially started in the ring, folks. In the ring. And this program has given birth to FYI and Below the Belt and the website and all of that. All for your convenience, folks, that you can get valid, credible, damn information on a daily basis. And in a timely manner, we will by Cash App and PayPal. We will by Zelle, good folks. We will by LNG MoneyGram and Western Union. No amount is too small. Definitely, damn it in hell, no amount is too large. Y'all need to query anything. 627-6963 for every day, every donation, each and every one of the donation. Go to us. Build out these program posts because the lights don't keep the cell phone. The water don't just run through the pipe. Somebody got to pay for it. Yeah, we got to pay for the services. Yep. Believe it or not, folks, we got to pay for the services. And we're ready We're ready for the opener, guys. We are ready for the opener in these parts. For behave yourself, man. Bind your devil. Get out. Yeah, back to regular programming. The opener, folks. The opener for tonight. We opening tonight, folks. Where we play from? We play from an NDC. Bring it up close so the guys can see our fancy graphics. Yes, the opener tonight, folks. We opening tonight. We're in NDC tonight. That's where we opening from. We're in NDC. You know the PPM done in? Then for this, Paul Benji. All you know this PPM done in? Share the damn like them, man. Smash the emoji button. You're going out there looking 100 shares. We all think this them PR program. Share the damn like. Smash the emoji button. We want to see those emojis. So if you want to see those shares, I I feel we can go in the opener before we get up to about 500 shares. I listen, Hardy, some people getting restless, you know. Louis Michelle, you have asked me twice. You say ring the bell, and we ring the damn bell. Good to have you folks here with us. Some of you are say like, how the PPO over-rigging? We over-rigging. Over-rigging and over-rigging. But folks, we coming in tonight with the opener. From this NDC's Cockwalk. In the Hawk Style and Castle NDC, the PPM done in, you know. You see, it's got a certain kind of result. We're getting some friends, family, and favorites. They fill up this country. Fennel Innes, Barbara Ralph, Wendell Saul, Mavis. Good to have you. Dion Benjamin, Chandel Moses. They fill up this country. The PP is friends, family, and favorites. But the Hawk Style and Castle NDC chairman, share having it. Share having it, folks. If you want results, you better put the women. We got to put some women in leadership in this country, you know. You can see their friends, Deborah, Cornelius King, June, Philbert, Wendy, Carol, Faith and Power, the NDC chairman of Hawk Style and Castle. Share with it. Should call in the PPP out. Folks, share the damn like the man. Smash the emoji up. I know some of y'all come, y'all get so spellbound. You're caught up in all the animation of the program. You won't move. You don't want to be in any debate. We want to animate you guys. Share the damn like. Smash that emoji button, folks. The opener, folks. We're in the Hawk Style and Castle NDC. And here is what the chairman there pointed out recently. Here's what she pointed out. Take a look, take a listen.
As the chairperson of Hawk Style and Castle NDC, I get a problem with this project. The minister gave us $8-point-something million to do some work at the community center. And the fence is a part of the project. Now, I just want to show the world the quality of material that they are giving to us. Look at this. The children themselves will destroy this thing, make holes to get into this community center. We had good zinc, and they said to remove the zinc because they want to see in the community center ground. Now this is what they're giving us. Look at the quality. Look at the quality of work. I can't sit by and see that and accept this kind of work. This doesn't make any sense. Nonsense. If you're gonna do something, you gotta do it properly. Give us quality work. You understand? It's not you're gonna come and give us some slam dash thing and then next 3 months you gotta come and fix the same problem where you fix. We had a better fence than this. You remove the fence and this is what you're giving to us. It'll make nonsense. Nonsense. I know person's gonna be upset. The contractor might be upset, but I can't allow this work to continue. So if I got to stop it, I got to stop. Me waiting on residents to come and stop it. As the chairperson, I am saying that this is not no quality of work and I am stopping it. I want the engineer come on the ground. I want Minister of Local Government come on the ground. I want Vice President come on the ground, Mr. Barajaki, and even the President. And I could ask them, this is what quality? This is not no quality of work. I go carry out to the ball field and see what is it they do. 164 small cantaloupe of dirt just to throw on this ground. This can't do nothing. Look at the condition of the ground. 167 small cantaloupe of dirt. It'll make nonsense. None. As a chairperson, I feel so insulted. Insulted by this government. And this thing has nothing to do with politics. This is giving resources to the people. If I step across the whim, the village next door to me, Each and every street is solid cast concrete. Outside Lancaster, we ain't got no solid cast street. One street they do for us. And if you see the quality of it, this is nonsense. Huh? Total nonsense. This is we ground. 8 don't know how much $1 million. And this is the ground. It finished there. This is it. It finished. This is the finished state of it. Huh? This size of ground. 164 small cantilode. A dirt. Look at it. This thing needs nothing less than 2,000 load of dirt to bring it to how it's supposed to be. So I don't know why this administration trying to make we a fool. Huh? There's like 8 point something is like breadcrumbs. The crumbs falling from the table. You go to other community and see if they're doing this kind of work. And when you talk, they're going to want to say you're racist. But this is not racist. This is not being racist. They overdo this thing, man. You're talking about one Guyana. You can't get one Guyana with this kind of behavior. Huh? Certain community getting the best and other community getting next to nothing. We are not dogs. We are not animals. We are human beings just like every other community that you are treating good. Huh? This thing been in me for too long. There's no more niceness no more. And I don't care if you have victimized me because I don't speak. This is nonsense. You're begging so long for stuff and you can't get it. Huh? Look at this. Where's this? Look. This is a ground where they're fixing. It don't fix. For the children come and play. Vice President, President, Minister, local government, y'all need to do better, man. You can't sing one Guyana. There's an illusion. There's a Nancy story. Because if y'all saying one Guyana, y'all actually need to speak about one Guyana. Not just say it. And then in the black communities, if you're seeing it differently, it can't work. It cannot work. And I'm ready to stand up and speak out. As a chairperson, I see it every day what's going on. For people who ain't know. But I see it in the system. I see what y'all doing. This is heart-rending, man. You can't be oppressing one community and you're uplifting another one. And you're talking about one Guyana. It make nonsense. None. So, Mr. Barjack, you got to come fresh with your this whole theory about one Guyana. Eh? It ain't working. Your action ain't working up. It ain't coincide with your words. You're seeing something totally different.
That's the opener, folks. That's the opener. That's the opener. You see one Guyana looking different in Hochstyle, Lancaster. Looking real different, folks. One Guyana looking real different in Hochstyle, Lancaster. It's looking different. But you see, the chairman there, she understands the assignment. She understands the assignment in Hochstyle, Lancaster. We come in now, folks. And some of y'all think you're late. We're just getting started. We come in from internationally. That was a little taste. That was the opener. Y'all want it straight? And you want it straight? Out on the rocks. Let us know. We're coming in, folks, from around the world. Lots of things happening. We want to keep you guys up to date. Pace and power, guys. Power and pace. We got to keep you all up to date with what's happening, folks, internationally. And that's where we're coming in from. Good, folks. Share the damn light. Smash the emoji button and tell you, don't got me out here looking 10. Abiola Clark, Dennis Booker, Shamdell Moses, Leslie British, Hamilton, Bob Annie, Glenn Slices, Bingo Bird. Don't go out here looking 10. John Sullivan, don't do it. Don't do it. Share the damn light, folks, and smash that emoji button. Please and thank you. Colin Solomon, Albert Morgan, and all the other folks who are joining us. Share the damn light. Smash that emoji button as well, good folks. Smash that emoji button first. Pace and power, guys. Pace, share the light. Y'all got me out here looking at 10 with the shares, guys. Share the damn light. Smash that emoji button first. We're coming in from around the world, good folks. From around the world. That's where we're at. That is where we're at. Why y'all know? That buys up that like leopard nonsense. You're the one in the pun. Is that you tell me? Maxine Altier. Is that you tell me one in the pun? Angela, Wilson Kilkenny, Brabani Abigail, Orden Robinson. Is that you tell me whether they're pun? Now you tell me down at Liverpool run the garden. Emily Duran. Is that you tell me? Them boys up north, they're on a lot of things. That's why y'all know they're on a lot of things up north. Well, y'all know the midterm. It's tomorrow. Them boys going to the polls tomorrow in those midterm elections. We might call it local government. We might call it local government. They're going to the midterms in the US. And y'all know, them boys you call the Republicans, them trench crapper and jagabats. We call the Republicans. Y'all know it's bare court cases. Yeah? It's bare court cases. Now the same what will happen tomorrow though. Them Republicans understand the laws. Sandal Moses, Valerie Archibald, Linda McCalmont, they understand. Now they're trying to wrap up the Democrats in court cases. Some frivolous issues. Obi Chester, you share the light. Laverne, with right, you share the light. Derek Willis, you share the light. You all vote. Some people voted early. Those of you in the diaspora, that side of the Atlantic, you vote yet? Republicans play a dirty game. They're playing a dirty game. And so we're seeing, election case after election case, trying to time the Democrats in litigation. But it won't work. It won't work, folks. They ain't gonna work. And while that is happening up north, folks, while that is happening up north, we're coming back, we're circling back up north. Watch and see. Bring it all in from around the region now. From around the region, folks, we want to show you how it's going. Y'all transfix now, y'all holding, waiting pattern, holding pattern. While you're there, share the damn live, smash that emoji, but we're going down, good folks. We're going down. From around the region, folks, when you think you got to do rough, you ever wake up and see a car road past you? You ever wake up and see that? Well, in Lucia, folks, it's different. Since the end of the world has been not, folks, I want to know. It's St. Lucia, it's Dominica, it's flooding. It's natural disaster after natural disaster. We got your own floods here. We got your own earthquake. It's called the PPP, but in St. Lucia, floods like you never seen it before. One woman woke up. She said, the car going down the street there in the river. That's let me on. Folks, you better stay close to Father. Keshima, you better stay close to Father. Debbie Sam and Debbie Apple rather, and Ivor Sam. Babani, Chandel Moses, we got to stay close to Father. Is any day now, I want y'all know. Is any day now, folks. Any day now. Is it the end? I said, me first in order, I want y'all know that. Me first in order, I want y'all know that any day now. Take a look, take a listen in Lucia. This is what's happening.
Core-infested Flamboyant Drive. Everyone's vehicle is covered. My vehicle floating away. Core-infested Flamboyant Drive.
Yeah. Some of you come out your yard, your foot just got your little toe just got a little moisture, and you're crying out. Imagine you come out, you say, the toilet going down, so it's not me on. Look like I recognize something there. I can recognize myself from the whiff. That vehicle afloat lungs is not me on. It look like knowing. I said PFF? Huh? I said, yeah. They're different, Folks, we got it. These are the final days, We got to stay close to Father. I'll try. I live in close to Father, right? Every day. My pores clean, spiritual. I'm picking up things now like I never picked up before. I'm living close to Father. Folks, let's run that one more time. Let me show you, folks. In St. Lucia, you think you got problems? You think you got problems? Take a look again.
Everyone's vehicle is covered. My vehicle floating away.
Yep. In the 592, folks, anyone pretend I hear the bird chirping? You know, I speak a little bird. I don't know if I ever tell y'all. I speak a little bird. And the bird says, what's happening here with this car? It's my story here with this car. That's what the bird said. It's my story here. Because you better put your face in there. That's what the bird chirping. Folks, with the 592. But we still in the diaspora. We reached 11. We're in the region 11 part of the 592, guys. Share the live, smash that emoji, but part of it we, because we don't run a water. Who vex? We don't concern. Who vex? We don't concern. We're in the 592. Share the damn live, the man Babani. Leon Logan, Diane Fordyce, Joel Ward. Share the live, smash that emoji button, good folks. But you know, some of you are gone foreign. Are you gone in people country? For make them uncomfortable. You don't know rule number one, living in the diaspora. Be in the people country but don't make them uncomfortable. Now you go into a first world country. You know you have for. Oh, use your time wisely, man. You know you have for. You in the diaspora. Use your time wisely. Some of y'all know you left here. You went too far. You got in a first world country. Oh, man. Or better, you can't go to foreign, come back foreign, looking at song and the same. Something wrong with that? Something wrong with I vex with you. I want to know that. Bring us in, guys. I want to tell them why you vex with them. You can't go foreign, come back, and you looking one way. Stop it. Stop it, folks. You mean nothing can change it? With somebody, you go one way, you come back. Nothing changing? Chel Panchan. You go one way, you come back one way. You just there. We there. Passing by the subway, we spotted Jagabat. Before he get a little dictionary, he sit down and he said, looking how to learn 2 new words, how to pronounce words and so on. He rapping for Republicans. You see story here? Don't repeat Jagabats, any part of the world they live in. You can't tell so. Before you try to uplift yourself, bring yourself up to a certain standard. It's Republicans you rapping for? Even some of y'all know y'all able. We there, folks. Lefort Boulevard. But he said, we Spanish Jagabati. Before he there home with the family, calling like, he said, but come, we got meeting. Come, we got meeting. Come meet some Republican candidates. You know y'all able. How come PAP is blind? The party of Trump, is there you spend your time back in? But if you could back Sugate and this corrupt cabal, I could back Trump. Look, this one we spot here. By the subway, all night, he outside with a loud hailer. You know, able in Guyana, you're going to jail for loud hailer. You applied for permit for speak loud in the people country. Take a look, folks. Take a listen.
Hello, you wonderful folks. Concerned Guyanese abroad, residing overseas in New York here and also internationally. It's a grand rally, as I said, rally, starting tomorrow at Leverts and Little Guyana Squares, down up Liberty Avenue to Civils, ending at Ari Samaj Ground, Saturday, November the 5th at 11 a.m. Come to support the candidate of your choice, Michael Henry, Attorney General candidate. He will be accompanied by 3 amazing gentlemen. I should say distinguished gentlemen, who will be our guest speakers, Paul Rodriguez, State Comptroller, Paul King, U.S. Congress, Joe Pinion, U.S. Senator. These amazing candidates recognize the support the legitimate elected government and democracy of Guyana, oh beautiful Guyana. Falsehood about racial discrimination, etc. in Guyana, peddled by and New York State Attorney General Letitia James and Congressman Hakeem Jeffrey, and not forgetting a questionable individual, Rickford Burke, at the town hall meeting exposed by New York State Attorney General candidate Michael Henry. Please, I want to say shame on you, as per se to Letitia James, shame on you, Hakeem Jeffrey, shame on you, Rickford Burke. Please come out and vote. Think before you go and vote. Vote wise. When you vote wise and make conscious choice, it's better for progress and development. So remember, Republican elected and candidate means a lot for progress and development for a better and brighter, not only New York State, but also the United States, the nationwide, and also internationally. So those of you vote wise Republican.
And I think he can do a better service to humanity if he take a bucket and go to St. Lucia and try to bail out some of the water. Humanity will be better served. You left this country, the hard times in this Ganja regime, and you got to stand up, by a train station, Left West Boulevard, to tell people, vote for Republican, and he can save you from your troubles. Did he say Rickford Burke is on the ballot? Vote Rickford Burke. When he says so, it's so confusing. Trying to listen, but the card picking too much. Them. Look, guys, really put guys to shame in this place. Y'all make people look down on this country here. We got oil and gas now. And you only talking a bundle of nonsense. Yeah, got people looking down on this country. Stop it. Stop it, folks. I beg you, stop it. Y'all tuck back in. Go to the people work for the little money, send a little for your family, and try to live a happy life. And stop this nonsense. Right now. You think he done? You think he done? We carry you now to the event he invited you to. You ever seen the thousands of them out there? Yeah. You ever see them by the thousands out there? The whole night here out there, Left West Boulevard calling. I says, but at least 10,000 showing up. At least 10,000 going to shop. Right? Take a look, take a listen to the nonsense they're talking done by Sibyls. Take a listen.
There will never be democracy in the true sense. Yeah, I want to tell you guys, President Trump was very instrumental, and he orchestrated that his representative takes measures to restore peace and fair and democracy election in Guyana. So now the media pointing fingers at, let's say, fake news. I will support that line, fake news. Please remember to vote Republican. If it wasn't for President Trump again, there will never be a PPP government in Guyana. And democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, 2024 will be the big day. It's called Judgment Day, where Republican will take this United States back in full control. Any folks would like to say something here, please come free. On this balloting, on this information here, this is reflecting that way you should say no on the ballot pertaining to these conditions. When you go to the polling station, I think you'll be having something of this nature. Vote, say no to all these changes. You have a race theory. Tommy, please come forward.
He got no judgment day when Biden deport his ass back home. Keep talking. Keep talking a pack of nonsense before you go to the people walk and try to improve your life. You're talking nonsense. You want people to vote for who? Henry who? Henry, folks, my grandfather's surname is Henry. He put the Henrys to shame. Henry who? I don't even stand at a street car and hear that loud hail. You got into a first world country before you try to improve your life. You just meet Henry. It's colonization all over again, but they recognize it. It's Republicans you worried about. Oh, Trump was instrumental, but how they working out for Trump? Where are he now? Where are he now? How they working out for he? Hard work not free. Really intellectually lazy boy. Really. Well, people don't work. Send back your little remittances for your family and move on with life. You are with Henry. Henry colonizing you all over again. That being said, folks, respect and manners. Respect and manners. I want to thank the democratically elected government of the United States of America, democratically elected, for sending us this young lady. Respect and manners. Democratically elected government of the United States of America, the Democrats. I want to thank them. Respect and manners to the Democrats who have sent us the U.S. Assistant Secretary for Consular Affairs, Rena Bitters. You see, the woman know the nonsense they're talking there. You see what it said? Bitters. You got text with some water, with some sugar. Well, you know the rest in the sugar now. Miss Bitters, you know the rest in the sugar here. Ask Joe for sending me a little sugar. You know the rest in the sugar. You're lining up and so on. I want to thank the democratically elected Democrats, respect and manners, for sending us the U.S. Consular Affairs, the Secretary, Assistant Secretary for Consular Affairs, to help us out. And she's going to be watching them boys with 10 eyes. Nonsense but Republicans. Earlier went and see January 6th. We have the own January 6th here, folks. With Ashman's buildings. And these jacobats here talking about who vote to who? I must be smoking. Better shut your mouth for Biden ship you behind home. There's another story you're talking. Another story. While we're on that, folks, Father have his mercies. Y'all know every day in this country, like some men don't like women. And y'all stay by yourself. Get a loud hail and go and left us boulevarding along for duty time. Leave our women alone. God damn it. Leave our women folks alone. Oma Davy, Versami was chopped to death by a man who should have been loving her and protecting her. Chopped to death today, folks. Mahendra Paltu. He need a loud hail in the chest and in the head and in the neck. I hope the Lord deals with him. I hope the Lord deals with him. You don't know nobody. He think the lady gave any blow. If you treat your right, she gonna give you blow. He chopped her to death. God have mercy. God have mercy in this country. This government should spend the time chasing behind. And instead of that, it's a pack of nonsense them boys doing. I want y'all know that. The pack of nonsense they're doing. Thoughts and prayers go out to Omadevi Versami's family. Met her demise in such a gruesome way. Nobody, man, woman, or child should be doing like this. And I hope the law, they throw the whole book at this jagabat trench crapo, tadpole, and cracking it. Because y'all know, if he was one of them, he'd be well protected. You know that. If he was one of them, he'd be well protected. Lennox Abrams, Ron the Garden, Johnny Ringo, Samuel Williams, Cassandra Keeler, Danny Sullivan, Dan Abrams, Roxlyn Jones, share the damn life, folks. Smash that emoji button. You know it was one of them. They ain't going nowhere. They would have been well protected and well insulated. Well insulated. Yeah. Oh, scraps. Look, we there, folks. Oh, scraps. Candice Wheeler girl. Look, story here now. Well, you all know they got this thing happening called the Presidential Commission of Inquiry. It's like a circus. The Presidential Commission of Inquiry, good folks. It is like a circus over there. The People Commission of Inquiry, yeah. Meet on a daily basis. Gives us good content for a program. It serves a purpose. Charmin Morris, you all see this? You had a chance to tune into the People Presidential Commission of Inquiry? Well, Jonathan Yearout took the stand today. Jonathan Lil Maxson, I did not know. That's why y'all know. Jonathan Yearout, I tell y'all, look, folks, listen. I have some recommendations. Before you go on to the Commission of Inquiry, get your story started out straight. Read back your statement, refresh yourself, reorient yourself to your statement, take your little mental tablets and so on, and then come again. Take your little mental tablets and then come again. Because some things that this fellow is saying, Jonathan Yearout, he's not enough. He not Jonathan from a little party. Jonathan was from a little party in the election. Little party in the election. But Jonathan has some big thoughts. Right? Some big thoughts. Let's get Jonathan this morning in the box, like a little chicken. Listen, Jonathan.
Now, you speak about the verification process. What is that?
Well, GCOM staff were supposed to use the SOPs to call out the votes assigned to each political party.
And let's get some things clarified. When you say GCOM, what are you referring to?
GCOM staff, the returning officer for GCOM.
What does GCOM stand for?
Guyana Elections Commission.
And you said that they were supposed to be calling numbers from the SOPs. What do you mean by that?
The SOPs are what at the end of an election, these are the tabulated votes done at each polling station. A copy is sent to the returning officer for that area. The party agents and counting agents for the political parties all gather at one location, and these numbers are then called out statement of poll by statement of poll.
Right. So
to be
SOP
verified.
SOP means statement of poll. Yes. So when you sat down in the building, what took place after the GCOM employees entered?
Well, they started to do they started to go through their process, which was to call out the numbers on the statements of poll in chronological order. And we started at 4,001.
And what were party agents doing as these numbers were called out by GCOM staff?
We were verifying that the numbers that they had called out were actually the correct numbers that we had recorded in our own systems.
Yes.
Yeah, Jonathan. Jonathan said they started, calling out the numbers from SOP statement of poll 4001. But let me take a pin. I feel like half of this thing is like you're trying to get in some GCOM training. What is an SOP? Well, SOPs are, I thought you know that, lady. If you know it's SOP, why are you asking questions? Huh? What does GCOM mean? You mean you don't know that? I pay you millions of dollars for, like we can get somebody else who actually know what GCOM means to ask these questions. Like we're wasting time. I feel like it's a training video here. Children, boys and girls, what does GCOM mean? Social Studies 101. Tell teacher. But not this come to that. It's Jonathan numbers that really need a little work on that. But we can circle back to the numbers because we saw the former chancellor trying to help Jonathan. We saw the former chancellor trying to help Jonathan. Hear what this commissioner for the COI asked Jonathan. We can circle back to the numbers.
They were using the same process that the ladies before were doing. The statements of poll, and they were reading from that, but they were getting a lot of mistakes which didn't correspond with what we had.
So when you say a lot of mistakes, the numbers that they were calling didn't correspond to what?
Exactly, yes.
Agents had.
Yes.
Agents protested and grew to their.
Yes.
So you said they were following the same procedure that the two women had adopted earlier in the process.
Yes, sir.
That is announcing the numbers from statements of vote.
That's what I seem to recall, yes.
So these two men were continuing the process using statements of vote.
At this point in time, yes.
But were announcing incorrect numbers.
Yes, sir. They were using the same process.
Yeah. So, hold on. Take a bit. So Jonathan said that they started at statement of poll 4,000. Right? Each statement of poll represents a polling place. but that the men were calling incorrect numbers according to the statements of poll that he had. Now, Jonathan whole party, according to figures that we got, get about I don't know, right? Jonathan party get about from 874 ballot boxes in Region 4 alone, they get 1,400 votes. Now, if you're a little party, you ain't got 4,000 reps in 4,000 polling places. So how Jonathan know that the numbers that they calling were inaccurate? Jonathan whole party, he ain't get 4,000 votes. He ain't get 4,000 votes. So how Jonathan know that the numbers that were being called were inaccurate? That's what I want to know. Which District 4 alone? You know, District 4 alone, Jonathan them get 1,426. In the whole of Region 4, 1,426 votes. Jonathan said he know. And all of them SOPs, they were calling wrong number. But here with this lady from another small party told us about the SOPs that Jonathan them get. And other small parties. Here with this lady say, take a look, take a listen. Jonathan, is you?
We would not have gotten the statements of poll for every polling station. To be honest, the People's Republic Party have only a handful of statements of poll. The people who will have statements of poll for all the polling stations would be the large parties, which would be the coalition and the PPPC, because they would have been able to send scrutineers to all the polling stations. So let me say that that verification process that we are hoping GCOM will have to return to complete will be largely between the coalition, that is the SOPs that the coalition has, and the SOPs that the PPPC has. Because the small parties only have a smattering of SOPs. Now, having said that, let me let you know that we small parties were given handouts with collated versions of the SOPs. We were very kindly given, you know, because when we said, well, we didn't have scrutineers at all the stations, I can tell you that one of the big parties very kindly offered us copies of a handout that had collated the results from the SOPs. Now, let me tell you, in the spirit of transparency, that as the presidential candidate for the PRP, I had a look at those results. It wasn't an in-depth look because our election agent has that collated copy that we got from one of the big parties in her possession. But I can tell you this much. When I had a look at it, I was surprised because I saw results on it that did not bear out the results that I had from the smattering of SOPs that we collected at the polling stations where we had scrutineers.
Yep. See the trouble I got with Jonathan. Like when Jonathan get his 4,000, right? in Region 4. Where he get the 4,000 SOPs from? 2,339 polling places, we advise. 2,339 polling places. Where you get he SOPs from? Did anybody ask Johnson the question? Johnson, you 4,000 SOPs. Where you get them from? Who gave you SOPs? I want to put Big Auntie in the box. I want to put Big Auntie in the box. She's where I want to hear from. But she's subpoenaed. Is Big Auntie coming to this thing? Is Big Auntie I want to hear from? 2,339 polling boxes. Huh? Where you get the SOPs from? You tell me they had representatives in all those polling stations that he knew while he was sitting there from his polling agents handing him back SOPs that these numbers, according to what they got from their polling agents, Anuk polling agents, in those thousands of polling stations, that those numbers were inaccurate. That's what you're telling me? Give us a break. Give us a break. I believe what Big Auntie said. I believe what Big Auntie said. Because I know them boys wicked, stink and dirty. That's what they be. That's what it is. Wicked, stink and dirty. Folks, today we went from my Parliament. We there. One of the things up for discussion was this Ganja bill. Free up the damn weed for the people, man. Free up the damn weed for the people. Naibingi, no PPP. Wicked, stink and dirty. They know it. We met with some of our Rastafarian brothers and sisters out there lifting their voices, saying free up the weed. We need more than 30 grams. This is our nice sacrament. Our nice sacrament. Free it up. We met with some of our Rastafarian brothers and sisters. They understand this regime, wicked, stink and dirty. Take a look and take a listen to what they told us.
Morning, guys. You're out here raising your voices. I think basically you're saying free up the weed. That's been the one thing. Yes. Talk to us about that.
Well, as the world knows, cannabis is Rastafari's sacrament, right? And as a sacrament, according to the Constitution, every religious group is supposed to be allowed freedom of conscience and freedom of expression, right? Cannabis is an essential part of Rastafari religious practice. And we've made that known to this government. CARICOM has said that, but they insist on not doing anything about it. So we're here standing up and defending our rights, and we want to send a message to this government that we will not come off this battlefield until our rights are recognized in the Constitution, right? So essentially that is our position.
You talk about cannabis being a sacrament. I want you to talk to the people of this country what that means in your community.
Right. Well, according to the scripture that we use, when you're doing prayers and these things, it has to go up with the smoke of the incense. And cannabis is that incense that Rasta use to send up our prayers and our worship to our Father. That is what it means. Right? It is there in Revelation where it says that the angel, right, sent up the prayers of the saints with the smoke of the incense, right? So that is essentially how I use it to give prayers and praise and thanks unto our Father.
Talking about that, you mentioned CARICOM. CARICOM has done an extensive study on this matter,
yes.
And they've had lots of recommendation, which talks about, as you guys are saying, you're lifting this ban because the science has now overtaken the law on this issue. Talk to us about some of the perhaps medicinal benefits. You talk about the spiritual benefits, perhaps some of the medicinal benefits of using cannabis.
Yep. That's some of what was happening outside of the National Assembly, folks. That was just some of what was happening outside, and we're going to bring you more of that in a subsequent broadcast. But inside was the trench crappos, the jaggerbats, tadpoles, and the cricketers, the hypocrites, the hypocrites, the Sadducees, and the Pharisees. Inside. And I boots was on the ground on the outside, suspended as I am. The Sadducees and the Pharisees went inside. You can imagine. Nothing don't go past them, Nothing don't go past them. No matter what bill the opposition submits. It's never urgent. It's never of public interest and of importance. And that was the state of the motion for a clean voters list. Then by say, you don't need no clean list. How you going to rig with clean list? So the speaker, this Jebusite, this Hittite, this Philistine, disallowed the motion. And here is what he said in the course of disallowing the motion. For a clean voters list, here's what he said.
Honorable members, I did receive from the honorable member, Mr. Jermaine Figuera, a request to ask an oral question without notice. I wish to inform the honorable member and the House the two conditions that are necessary for such a question to be asked includes urgency and importance. And based on the fact that I don't consider the matter to be urgent, I would not allow that question.
Questions on notice. Statements by ministers, including policy statements. Personal explanations.
Disallow the motion. Disallow the motion. Can you imagine that? The hypocrite disallowed the motion. Of a clean voters list. It's one of frightened Grace James, Chinsing Henry, Tara Mohammed, Nicola Daniels, Omar Anthony. But them boys frightened about the clean voters list. Yeah? But I'm frightened. So a clean voters list is not urgent. It's not of public importance. Can you imagine that? It is not urgent. It is not of public importance. You know what's the biggest worry for them? Huh? You know what's the biggest worry for them? What are we not doing in Moko? Huh? What are we not doing in Moko? But to debate the substantive issues of the day, like a clean voters list. They don't want to talk about that. But for Jack, but not in Moko, Kwame gonna run out. You know she gonna run out. You know Kwame gonna run out. Well, Kwame run out. What we not was in Moko last evening. And the claimant, it was so insignificant, yes, Kwame had to roll up with a statement. Folks, I warn you, the looks, if you just had your dinner, might ting you. The looks might ting you. But Kwame ran out because Aubrey Norton was in Mock over the weekend. Who tell you to do that? Kwame gonna run out. Yet Kwame said, how unimportant Mr. Norton is. Take a look, take a listen to Kwame.
We must all condemn the attacks on the cameramen of NCN that occurred yesterday afternoon in Maka, where the APNU AFC MP tried to bully them out of the area as they went there to record a public meeting by APNU AFC. This type of behavior must not be condoned. We've seen it in the past. We have seen the attempts by Norton and his cabal to bully the media and to intimidate them, even at press conferences. We've seen their avoidance of the media in government. Now in opposition, we would like to believe that they would like the absence of the media on these public outreaches because it would highlight and demonstrate the poor leadership, one, and secondly, the following, which is no significant amount of persons at their public meetings and in gatherings where the leader of the opposition himself and others are. But this is serious enough to attract the condemnation of all civic-minded Guyanese, the Press Association and everyone who believe in the right and the freedom of the press. We must not allow this behavior by the APNU AFC or any group trying to intimidate and to bully the press and for their own selfish reasons. We look forward to the police taking action in this matter, and we offer our words of encouragement to those cameramen who stood up despite the attempt to intimidate them and to make them feel unwanted at a public event.
Yeah. Only. I warn y'all, can't say they warn you. Folks, if you take a crapo and you wrap it in suit and tie, it's not a crapo. You take a crapo and you wrap it in suit and tie. I should tell you, I'm brace it over. Only Kwame know what Kwame talking about, you know. But if you take a crapo, you wrap it up, how tight you want. So it's still a crapowd. It's still, how do you call it? Crapo, crapowd, whatever you want to call it. It's still a crapo, you know. Only, but Kwame said, you know, he wants the cameraman. He said he wants them to feel wanted. He wants that. A different story now. This afterwards yet. With this segment, with the afterwards segment, folks, as we're talking about Mucker, here is the leader of the opposition, leader of the PNCR, Mr. Aubrey C. Norton, a part of his presentation in Mucker last night. But I'm trench crapowd like Kwabi.
My friends, one of the first things I want you to recognize is that we didn't fetch and bring anybody here. Everybody here is from Mocha. That is important. Now, we are operating in serious times. When Irfan Ali comes to say he likes the people of Mocha, there are some things we should explain. First, the ancestral lands at the back belong to the people of Mocha. When you send your housing minister, to tell them you want 2,500 feet from the road, and so they have to move, that is not one Guyana, that is being wicked. Now, and let's assume they were guided by common sense. How do you explain coming all the way from South Rheinveld, right into Mocha? You allow businesses and people to be on the road right there. You don't ask for 50 feet. You don't ask for 10 feet. You put them there. But when it comes to the road passing an African Guyanese village, you want 2,500 feet. Tell them it will not happen. These are our people's ancestral lands, and it must go to the people of Mocha. And when the idiot comes to tell you you are squatting, tell him you don't squat on your own property. You cannot squat on what is your own. It is your land, and therefore you must occupy it. And if anybody is to be invited, you must determine who will be invited, and it is not the wicked PPP government. The only role they must play is as government. They should put electricity, water, drainage, and irrigation so that they can facilitate economic activity, including agriculture. That is their role. But you know, they're covetous. They just believe that only the rich people around them must benefit. And I'm glad the Minister of Home Affairs sent the cameras. Record. But I want those that see who murder who, those are the cameras that should be working. In this country, when a murder occurs and it's ordinary poor people, everything working. Soon as the big boys, it stop work. Typical jackass truth.
Folks, I think Kwame need glasses. I tell Kwame say nobody going to these meetings. I tell Kwame just say nobody going to, nobody went to Mocha, it's just the cameraman. I tell the cameramen were abused in Mocha. You see the PPP propaganda. Aubrey Norton said, leader of the opposition said, they're covetous. What did PPP and words and like reading and so on? Aubrey Norton extemporaneously speaking. Kwame got a whole script in front of you and picking card. What did PPP and words and fluency of diction and language, soaring rhetoric and so on? They forget them things. Kwame out here trying to attack Norton. Oh no, nobody going to Norton meetings, but you got to have a whole press statement. Huh? Why shouldn't interest the nation if you feel that nobody interested in what Aubrey Darton is saying? But like we isolate them. Like we isolate them. You see this girl call me. You see this person call me. You see this person call me here. You see this person call me here. Trouble, eh? Trouble. Look, I want y'all know Spice wake up to tell us Spice went to Dominica to do some work. Quote unquote work. Right? Spice, if you hear me tonight, Kerry Kwame, gentlemen. Kerry Kwame says Spice doing some work. And Dominica's got a lot of good physicians there. Nip you and chop you. Make you brand new. Or you can just ask Irfan, you see Irfan disappearing before our eyes. Disappearing before our eyes. Just now people say, look, the president. You say, where? I seen it. Disappearing right before your eyes. See this cost of living thing? You see this cost of living thing? You're hitting everybody. Rich and poor, like when you got a mansion in Region 3 or living in a 2x4 or kitchen coop. You know that them boys building. If them boys know this country going some places. And people going to be fat and rosy. Why you building kitchen coop? It's like they're telling you, what's going to be a station in this life. You're going to be fine and pulling. Folks, them boys is easier though. Them boys, everything disappeared before our eyes. But then we had, as we on Parliament, you know the opposition walk out after they tell us that you can talk about this motion here, but clean voters list because it isn't important. Walk out the damn place. Well, they get vexed. They get vexed. I'll get to share up. Volunteer, have a press conference because the opposition walk out. Huh? They said we are helping them. Right? Things got up a little bit, $20 per more and so on. But we helping them bring people out of this morass that the economy in. Right? It's in more in ras than more. Right? We helping them. They want the ideas. Yes, sir. So we press conference abuse we down that we giving them ideas to make they look nice. All the projects that were in the pipeline, the thief in. The road link to Eccles. You know, the New Harbor Bridge. Everything the thief in. Right? They were thief even in the election. Another one, we give them the ideas. So they can thief the two. And the vex that we were doing it, you know, that whole press conference on the sidelines of the City of National Assembly. Then by saying, things gone up a little bit, man. A little $20 per borough, a little $400 per meter and so on. You know, we exaggerated it. The bishop, he didn't see it. How is the prophet? He sees it coming. The good bishop, folks. The good bishop.
And what we have is an intellectually lazy opposition who wants to exploit the fact that you might be paying a little bit more for Bora, or the fish price had a $20 extra liter, meat went up a little bit 1 week because of supply and demand issue. But they have not come to the table with one initiative that could show that as an alternative government, what they would have done differently. So today is just a smoke screen. And what we have is an intellectually lazy opposition who wants to exploit.
You know, if you get in a big offering in a church and you don't shop with the other people that shop, you might think Bora gonna buy $20. You understand? Bora and all the other in this country fetching the same price. But the bishop who accusing others of being intellectually lazy, that's what I heard the phrase before. Intellectually lazy. Intellectually lazy. We heard the phrase before. Intellectually lazy. The bishop believes that Bora gonna buy just $20 and he accusing people of being intellectually lazy. The bishop, he said, meat price just went up for 1 day because of supply and demand problem. Which market is good to? Which market? You see when you're shopping in London and Germany and so on, based on how you're touring New York and Van Cleef and Arpels, you would think it's just 1 day meat went up, supply and demand. It's been again. And he calling other people intellectually lazy. Bishop, you slip showing. Bishop, too much time you take, Bishop. Too much time. You think everybody living at your standard of living? You think everybody living by your standard of living? The man said, Bora got up $20. Imagine that. This man got the nerve to merit the gumption, the religiosity, they call people intellectually lazy. Bishop, I want cuss you tonight. It's Monday. Take a walk by the market. Take a walk by the market. Read Starbuck News. Every day they're publishing a whole section on the cost of living and people's reaction to it. And you tell me if Bora just got up by $20. You tell me, good Bishop. You tell me if me just went up one day because of supply and demand problems. You see a policeman ripping apart the whole cow. On the cow didn't die, you know. I dare not show y'all the real video. You see the men wrestle the cow to death on the ground, strangle the cow with the bare hands, ripped him it apart. Bishop said, oh, beat just one day the market, a little supply and demand problem. Well, them boys, you know, they're solving the problem with supply and demand. Wrestle the boat to the ground. They said, no, cow running from policemen in this country. Soon as them cow see the black and blue, that's like mad colors in them cow. It's giving up down the road. They said the other day, them boys see a horse, see the black and blue, a horse take off, minus the owner. Do we have that? Do we have that with the horse? The horse take off on the road, down the road. See the black and blue coming, I think I killing me, I live on my own. Giddy up, slack that you're riding. The horse by itself, down the road, the police vehicle, the horse is coming. And Bishop won't tell we, it's just one day, right? And you try rising animals like that in this country. One day, imbalance in meat supply. Christmas can be held in this country by Christmas. See all them animals boarding the ark, running away. Noah's Ark coming again. All the animals that God left you. Christmas coming. Yep, giddy up away. Bishop, you know, a man to teach them something though, intellectually lazy, hear the bishop out here, but loud and proud. So they got to talk about AG, Stephen Risedale land notes, and now you got Bishop here, Stephen people phrases. They're plain daylight, you know. And you think people like this wouldn't even hold election? A man said dropped upon them, said, bop. He picked it up and running with intellectually lazy, forgetting 10% tied from it. You know, he take 10%, he take the whole thing and running with it. And he calling people intellectually lazy. And he can't even come with the original phrase of his own. And he accusing people of being intellectually lazy. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's being said, folks. That being said. That's our time, guys. That's our program. And we got a cheap chair here and keep sinking, and I keep going down. That's our time. But we in a minute, folks, is we show, and we can do the thing how we want to do it. Bring us in, guys. That being said, you got to pipe it up. Don't have your tail looking tin. Don't have your tail looking tin, folks. Credible, valid information. Credible, valuable, informationable. Credible, valid information. Yep. It's our anniversary month. Oh, don't be like a typical Guyanese. Right? Happy Valentine. Happy anniversary. Are you asking me collarbone? I'm in a position to help. Folks, I'm telling you, boy, I'm Ghana by $20. You see? Meet in Ghana by 40. It's things tight in this country. The bishop knows it. Partner with us and help us to keep going, help us to keep the lights on, help us to keep the doors open so we can continue to bring you valid, credible information. We're available via Cash App, we're available via Zelle, PayPal, LMG, MoneyGram, and Western Union. Every damn cent goes towards expanding these programs. Bishop, get no tidy. Don't come wrong with funny Bishop with no tidy. Every cent going to bring out these programs. Yeah. Intellectually lazy. You can't even come with the original phrase for yourself. Good aside. We're out of here, folks. That's our time, and that's our program. Stay safe. Partner with me. Share the damn life. Folks, hold on. Some of y'all got me out here looking 10 with the shares. Y'all dropping back. We got 3,000. Sorry, we got 2,500 of you still watching us. I want to be accurate. 1,700 still on Facebook. Share the damn light before you go. Smash the emoji button and partner with us as well. That being said, folks, that's our time. Stay safe.